Well, hello there, folks. Welcome. We're here in the Chinook on the DCS Cold War Germany map by Upgrade Media. We've been called upon as a to civilian authorities in the Chinook. Today, we are in Lübeck in northern Germany. We've been tasked to transport some parts for the power station, which has had a fault. It's basically due to the hot weather or something, or shenanigans. And basically, we don't leave the city without power. So we're going to fly over to the port here in Lübeck. We're going to land. We're going to pick up some parts into the back of our Chinook, and then we are going to be flying them to the power station. Yeah, just about to see the cooling towers at 12 o'clock. Coming off the roll. Meow. And stop and hop. Boop. I'm going to go low power setting now. Low power setting now. I'm just going to use all of take my forward airspeed. We slowed down a little aggressively, but oh well. We're going to land to the left of that truck there. Truck there, just behind the glass shield. There it is again. Correction, to the right of the truck, to the left. I believe that is our landing site today. I've also pressed the button to cue the parking brake on, so that we should basically, as soon as we land, we should go straight into a screeching halt. Because I'm going to probably not be we'll be rolling landing, but oh crap! Come on, land you bastard. Right. Whoa, that crane got very close, didn't it? This is not a great landing site, I'll be honest. I might try and do this in the Iroquois. That's the Huey for those who are wondering. That was probably the most professional landing I've had. With all the roll-up to it where I had to go around, but yeah. I'll put our ramp down. And we'll say cargo. We want to take that load there and put it inside the aircraft. It is loaded. And then press Ctrl G and Ctrl G. And then lift the ramp into the flight position. See what the aircraft flies absolutely fine. Now we've got that load on board. I'm going to just fly around the ship here. And we're going to go nose forward. I'm going to fly away as fast as we can. I'm going to fly a lot longer just for noise abatement. Now stop it. Power! Speaking of so 140 knots. We're now running a seeking correction. Chinook is actually surprisingly fast. Let's have a look at this river traffic. There's some sort of passenger boat on its way out to the sea. It looks like it could be like a little ferry. And this is our landing site, this power station here. We're doing 155 knots, so the Chinook can outfly an Apache. It's a really interesting point with these. So during the war in Afghanistan, British Army Apaches would escort RF Chinooks. Red smoke, tally red smoke. We'll orbit it, we'll go to the right and we'll go over the, yeah. Those cooling towers are going to create thermals and turbulence, so just going to be aware of that. So the cooling towers, obviously hot air gets sucked through the inside, and it will create turbulence for us. I don't think it's modelled in DCS, but it might as well, might be. Aside from that, we're going to pop a stopping, like it is so. Make us flying backwards. Well, try and land on that roadway. That looks like a decent landing site. I say try and land on the roadway. You guys see me trying to fly it. This helicopter. Yeah, okay, I'm going to be doing this a couple of times. Uh-oh, power! How? We're fine. There we go, we're down. So, what we'll do is we'll press Control G again. No, Shift G again. Put the ramp back down. We'll offload the cargo. There we go. That is mission complete. Dropped off a little closer than they asked for it. It's probably slightly better landing point for us. That bug bus. That thing. It's probably severe damage from a downdraft. I also love. I'm just going to point this out. The way our wind is affecting both the grass and that bush in front of us. Pop through the smoke. Chinook recognises. Wonder why they got pipes there. Anyway, let's head back to town. I'm just going to take a bearing for our landing site. So we took off from, so we are bra. This used to be the Loadmaster's job, 25246. So not long flight today, in the slightest. It is a fun little mission though. And it's good just for helicopter operations, you know, just figuring out how Chinook's gonna Chinook. And give, you know, some confined spaces, which is quite fun. And then, yeah, what we can do is even make the Chinook. See, you do that pose and Chinook just looks like a fire zone. What's those fault indications? No, that's just parking brake on, which is fine because I've left it unintentionally. So I'm slightly overspeeding the helicopter by 190 knots. Chinook is quick. Meow. Right. Oh, hello. Bit sensitive now that we're at speed, but I'm gonna. Ah, okay, so that is the issue. I figured out my issue now. So if I. Interesting. I love that construction site. That looks really cool, actually. Never seen something like that in DCS yet. Just a full, like, housing block, basically housing block being built. Major construction work. And this looks like, is this a cemetery? Yeah, it's a cemetery. We're not going to defile that by crashing into it. And where are we going? Slight left pull. The cemetery's next to the hospital. What? So, and that's the cemetery there. Hospital is, so... Jesus, half a mile. Oh yeah, tally, I've just put it in front of the nose of the helicopter there. Well, I guess they don't have to go far to bury their mistakes. Alright, it's coming about the 11 o'clock now. 10 o'clock. Oh, hello. That looks like it. Yep, I can see the disposal points that it took off from. If you've been shouting at me going, oh my god, I've been seeing it for the duration. Shush, I haven't. You know, bonk. Bit of a rough ending to it, but that was that. Thanks for watching, guys. Like the video if you did. Ignore the gunshot to say the nose, and we'll see you next time.